Oh, let's go. Let's go. Play my music. Play my music. I'm so ready. I'm so excited. Woo! Call him, tell him I'm on the air. Call him and tell him I'm on the air right now. Oh my God. Suit game. Oh, you need to call somebody and say King Joe is on the air right now. Right now. We're here. Late night, 12 o'clock, midnight. You know who it is. It's Mr. Joe. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Oh, listen. Let's go. I'm so sophisticated. I'm so sophisticated. Y'all already know it's going to be tonight. Go call him and say King is on now. Right now. All that talk earlier today. Oh. Everybody get right. We got to get right. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and get into it. It's your boy King Jordan. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited today. I'm glad to be here. I hope everybody say, "Oh, I ain't even got the right." But I'm so excited. I don't even have the right microphone set up. Let's get it set. All right, there we go. All right. I'm so happy right now. I'm in such a good mood right now that you guys don't even know. Y'all don't even know what's going on. So many people had so much to say. Oh, go tell them to come on. I want to read the comments. I want to talk about the stuff that's going on. And I must say before I get started, let's start with a moment of prayer, Father God, as we go forth tonight. We want you to be in the midst. We want you to be as we enjoy ourselves and have a good time talking about sports, talking about life, and different stuff like that. We want you to be with us in Jesus' name. Everybody's watching right now. We want them right now in the side of my voice to be with us. God, we thank you for all that you're doing, all you're going to continue to do, and we're gonna have a good time tonight. In your name, Son, Jesus' name, Amen. Okay. I'm so ready for tonight. Y'all already know. Go ahead, hit the comment button, hit the like button. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all comment, y'all share. Y'all know who it is. It's Mr. King Joe, and we are live, and we are in charge. Oh, I look so down. I look so good tonight. I'm trying to tell you, everybody's looking so good tonight. I look so good tonight. We're talking about suit gate tonight, so I had to go throw the suit on tonight to come in and look just as debonair as I can. Just look like money, black excellence, black opulence. You know what we do. You know what I'm saying? Big men looking fantastic. Because you know what? It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be alive. And let's go ahead and get straight into it. Hold on, let me open it up. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Lamar Jackson signs his big deal, right? Signs his big contract. And everybody's really been hitting me on Facebook. People been calling. People been texting me. People been on Facebook. What's that Brooker said? Oh, they roasted Mr. Jordan. They roasted Mr. Jordan on Facebook. People said I was wrong. People said, oh, he's wrong. Oh, he didn't say what, Lamar got his money. He didn't have to throw a suit on. They said they deal with all that. They came at me with all that today. And I just sat there and I just watched. And I listened to the slander. And I listened to the people just getting all in their face. I had mothers getting on my Facebook. Mothers that I love and I care very deeply about. Get on Facebook with their sons. Go there and come against me on Facebook. They say, oh, he was wrong. He didn't have to wear a suit. You can wear what you want to wear. You wear what you want to wear, right? I had people mad because I said Lamar Jackson should I hadn't seen him in the suit. I hadn't seen him in the suit. And I said, hey, that might be the reason why he hasn't signed his deal yet. Because he has to be the face of the franchise. And people, as they do, they took what I said, and because they were in their feelings, and I was talking about image and what your image looks like, and how your image should look, and how your image should look, and how image is important when you're going into these meetings, and you're talking with the executives, and you're talking about it being a multi-million-dollar men, and you're talking about having hundreds of millions of dollars, and you're looking at that, you're talking about how your image and how you're perceived, and when you're going to be the face of the franchise, or how you're going to be the face of an organization, or how you're going to be the face of $1 billion corporation. And I talk about that, and I say, hey, they could be a little bit reluctant because of Lamar's image. Oh, okay, there you go. There you go, kid. You put the black man down. You put him down. He don't have to reform to get the money that he wants. I said, listen. Now, if y'all really paid attention, and what I like about Facebook is this. What I love about Facebook is you always have receipts. What I love about Facebook, go tell your friends to come. We're going to talk about it tonight because you guys adding the monkey on my Facebook page. So I'm coming tonight to add the monkey with you guys tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're going to add the monkey with you. You guys adding the monkey on my Facebook page. So tonight, we're going to add the monkey with you tonight. And I don't understand. Like, when I come here, I can't put the comments. On my other computer, the comments come up and they show, but I'm not sure if they're showing up on your screen. But the comments are down here. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. She said, you're looking good. You're looking good. You know, you're a sports agent, cuz? I'm not a sports agent, baby. I'm a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I'm black opulence. Black opulence. And it's hard, like when you start talking about image and how you should carry yourself, people get in their feelings because people start saying, hey, I should be able to dress the way I want to dress. I should be able to look the way I want to look. I should be able to do this and do that. And I'm telling y'all, that's not how society works. That's not how society works. If I'm going in for a job interview, you're going to spiff up. If you're going in to get a job in a multi-billion-dollar corporation, you're going to spiff up. Now, of course, you got jobs like Google or Meta that has a relaxed atmosphere that you might could come in with some jeans and a t-shirt, and you might could come in and be kind of relaxed in that. But when you're doing business, you're going to throw this on. And tonight, Robin, thank you. I just want to let them know, that I mean business. I mean business tonight. Because they was talking all that noise on Facebook. And I just want to let them know that I mean business. And this is the thing, guys. First of all, you have to understand this. I love Facebook because there are receipts. And it seems to be a tendency of people saying that King said such and such, or assuming or making their own narrative about what I said without actually saying what I said. Because if you go back and watch the videos in which I discussed the image of Lamar Jackson, I never said Lamar Jackson wasn't worth $200 million. If you go back and watch the video and saw what I said about Lamar Jackson, I actually said the opposite. I said the brother should get $200 million. I said the only pause would be for Lamar Jackson. Ooh, I look good. I'm just looking at myself. The only pause that it would be for Lamar Jackson not getting the $200 million has to be his image. Because he's performing on the field. I told y'all it didn't matter if he had an agent. I told y'all that doesn't mean a hill of beans. I said it didn't matter. I said it's many players. It's a few players, high profile players that represent themselves. He's not the first. He's not the first. I said all that. I said it had nothing to do with agents. I said it had nothing to do. It really shouldn't have anything to do with how he played on the field. I said it has to be the image. If you remember. And we got the receipts. We have the receipts. I said it has to be his image. Then I said, hey, he deserves all the money. I said the difference between Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson is Deshaun Watson looks good in a suit. I said his image, Deshaun Watson can go out and allegedly have alleged 23 different alleged sexual misconducts on him and still gets $236 million guaranteed. Right? And I said, listen, the reason why Arthur Blank, who drafted a running back tonight, hey, it's hilarious when you watch Atlanta teams do Atlanta things. You know what I'm saying? Except for the Braves. But even the Braves, what? They're like 2-12 in the finals. Like when you watch Atlanta teams do Atlanta things, like I was watching the Atlanta Hawks, and the Atlanta Hawks played like pretty much like a Georgia team. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's be expected. We do it's like, okay, are y'all upset that Atlanta? Are y'all really surprised that Atlanta got put out tonight? And I was trying to any cards where they call me out. Like anytime you call me out, guess what? Your team loses. You know what I'm saying? They get put out. They get put out of their misery anytime you call me out, right? Anytime you post me on your page, I know that your team loses. Your team loses, right? The only thing that Georgia has to hang their hand on right now is the Bulldogs, and their time is up. But that's neither here nor there. But off the plate again. He chose a running back when he had Jalen Carter right there in his hands to solidify his defense, and he chose a running back. Atlanta Falcons always doing Atlanta things. He could have chosen a quarterback. Atlanta Falcons always doing Atlanta Falcons things. But what I was telling you was Arthur Blank came and said, hey, Deshaun Watson is a different case than Lamar Jackson. We don't want Lamar Jackson. By the way, the running back that guy is a phenomenal guy. He's a phenomenal guy. He's a good guy. I like him. I actually like him. I like him, but I just think like, yo, Jalen Carter. But once again, we're going to get to Jalen Carter in a second. Why he failed. But what I'm saying is this. The image of Deshaun Watson, even after having those allegations, and let's be honest, we're talking about the NFL. The NFL could care less about women's rights. Women feel. Them old boys can care less about women's rights and how women feel. You know what I'm saying? They try to do a little something to sprinkle on that to make women feel like they're a part of the NFL, but they don't care about women's rights. Half them jokers probably sexual assaulted many women and paid them off. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't worried about that. But what they do worry about is how you look and how you portray yourself with their organization. And I told y'all Lamar Jackson. And see, y'all seem to think that I have issues with different hairstyles. I don't. I think if you're neat, you can pull off the braid style. Who was that? CJ Stroud tonight. He had the braids, the twist, but they were neat. It was nicely shaped. It's like he didn't look like he was just coming off of Little Rascals. He didn't look like that. They were neat. They look nice. It was cool. I was like, okay, cool. That's presentable. I could do it. So y'all think that I'm really going after the hair, and I'm now going after the image. I'm going after the image. Shoot, I had braids a couple of weeks ago. Probably gonna get them again. I get twisted. I'm feeling it. But they're gonna be clean, baby. It's gonna be black opulence. It's gonna be black opulence. If we're gonna be something, it's gonna be black opulence. Right? But I never said, you guys made it look like I said Lamar Jackson didn't deserve his money. That's not what I said. Let me take my glasses. I didn't say Lamar Jackson didn't deserve his money. No, I think I like it. I said that Lamar Jackson wasn't going to get his money. I never said Lamar Jackson wasn't going to get his money. I didn't say that. I didn't say Lamar Jackson didn't get his money because he wearing a suit. That's not what I said. I said Lamar Jackson image won't get him $236 million. I said Baltimore's gonna pay him. They're gonna hold him out. Go watch the videos. We got the receipts. I said they're gonna hold him out and they're gonna get him for the price they feel like he's worth. And when you crunch the numbers, guess what? He has less guaranteed money than Deshaun Watson. He also has less guaranteed money than Kyler Murray. And guess who set the market? Who I told you would set the market? Jalen Hurts. So he got $2 million more than Jalen Hurts. He got $5 million less than Kyler Murray guaranteed. And 180, 230, he got about $50 million less than Deshaun Watson. which is consistent with what I told you was going to happen. I told you Baltimore is going to give him what Baltimore feels like he should give. And Baltimore looked at him and said, hey, you're not worth $200 million. Guaranteed. We're not getting that. But what's going to be the tell? Is it really, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Even though we're looking at Kyler Murray, even though we're looking at Deshaun Watson, see, we see the glass empty. The real persons and the real players we should be looking at is what that boy at Buffalo and that boy at San Diego. Those two young men at quarterback at Buffalo, those two young men at quarterback that young man at San Diego, and see what they pay them. Because if they pay them more than they pay Lamar, it's a problem. Because neither one of them are as successful as Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen, good quarterback, but he's not been an MVP. Herbert, talent out the roof. But he's not been MVP. He's not won a playoff game. He just got in there. Was up by 30 points and lost. Lost, came back and lost. You know, they lost to the Jaguars. That's when we're gonna tell. Really, boy, I'm telling y'all one more time, I look real good tonight. You know, tell your friends I'm on, because I want to talk to all them guys. Okay, Jordan, he didn't know what he was talking about. See, he was wrong. He said Lamar got his money with his hair. You know what I'm saying? I knew what he was. No, that's not what I said. I never said he wasn't gonna get his money. I said they were gonna hold out to the last possible moment, which is probably the draft. And I said they're gonna get him at. They're going to get probably about 150 a year, something like that. You know, he's going to get $50 million, but he's not going to get the guaranteed money like Deshaun Watson. And guess what? I was right. See, this is the stuff that you guys have to do. Y'all got to get out y'all emotions. Because y'all be very emotional when we're talking about certain things. And normally, when I'm saying certain things, I'm right. And it's okay. I'm not, she said, am I trying to be an agent? I'm not an agent, but I am an analyst. I analyze things, and I see the market, and I hear what they're saying, and I see how people react and how people carry themselves. And a lot of times, these guys carry themselves, they kind of say what they're going to do before they're going to do it. Truth be told, Lamar Jackson could have had that contract 3-4 months ago. He was looking for $200+ million guaranteed and did not get it. Finally, somebody in his camp said, hey, man, take the deal they're giving you. They can say, hey, we do this. We need to get it before, draft. And let's be honest, draft was really the deadline for them to get Lamar Jackson's deal done. Because if you're Lamar Jackson's camp, you don't want them to go and draft without having the deal done. Why? Why, King? Why we don't want to go without? Because they can draft a quarterback. Then all bets off. All bets off. So you don't want to go in the draft without the deal getting done. That's why. So at the end of the day, you guys will say, well, Key was wrong. I didn't see him with no suit. He wearing money without this suit. And I'm looking at you like, yeah, he still didn't get Kyler Murray money, and he definitely didn't get Deshaun Watson money. There's no way that we're saying that Jalen Hurts is as good as Lamar Jackson. No one has ever said that. But he's only making, $2 million more than Jalen Hurts. They did the deal where they can say, hey, man, you get a chance to be the highest paid player in NFL history. We'll give you a couple of mil more than Jalen, but you won't get, we'll give you $2 more million in guaranteed money, $2 more million, a few more million than that. But at the end of the day, thank you, Harold. What's up, my brother? At the end of the day, guys, what is really going on? Speaking of black excellence, man, Harold Moore, black excellence, man, he can do it all. That's one of the brothers I always looked up to. He's always been a great brother from Yay High when we were singing in Voices of Joy. You know what I'm saying? Always a brother that I looked up to, an astute brother, mayor of the great city of Watley, the great city that birthed my father. My father was birthed at. Great man, make change, black opulence at its highest and finest, a pastor with a service of church at its finest, black opulence, and the brother can wear a suit. See, I pay attention to stuff like that. And I said, yo, if I want to be in that company of those type guys, I have to change my image. I have to change my image. If I want to be able to say, hey man, I'm a friend of Harold Moore, who's the mayor of Watley and doing great things and just getting started in politics, who possibly could be the next president if he put his mind to it and get out of Watley and go somewhere. I'm just messing with Harold. Who could be the next president? I gotta change my image. It starts with how you look. We sit here and act like people don't judge people off how they look. We sit here and act like people don't judge people off first impressions. The first impression sometimes is the only impressions of business if you really know business. And those guys who are on here that know business, they know sometimes you only get a first impression. And if you ruin that first impression, it's gonna be hard. You're gonna be playing catch up from there on. That's just truth. That's not hate. That's truth. That's what we're teaching our young men. That's what we have to teach our young guys. You know, that's what I'm teaching. I can't preach something. I can't live something that I can't preach something that I'm not living. Right? Then I become a hypocrite. So the stuff I'm sharing with you guys is stuff that I tell King first. Hey, I want to be a millionaire. Okay, let me start carrying myself like a millionaire. Deion Sanders said, if you look good, you play good. You play good, they pay good. And then once you start saying those things, I love you too, Harold, bro. I love you too. Once you start recognizing those things, that's what I'm talking about with image. I told you, you can dress how you want to dress. You can walk around with the alfalfa braids. You can walk around looking like little rascals. You can do that. But don't be upset when people typecast you or judge you or prejudge you or stereotype you based upon how you look and how you dress. When it comes to negotiations, you want to dress a certain way. And my man Chad is like, yeah, tonight if you want to see suits, watch the draft piece is gonna have suits. And they always wear suits. Why do you think they all wear suits? Because they want to present themselves in the most presentable manner, not just for the owners that selected them, but for the people that they'll be playing for. And don't be fooled. Those quarterbacks that were selected, 3 of the 4 quarterbacks that were selected in the top five picks were 3 black quarterbacks. It's a difference in each of their mannerisms and each how they carry themselves and each how they dress. And it's a difference between how the quarterbacks that were top picks carry themselves. Then we start getting to Jalen Carter. Ooh, y'all gonna get mad at me right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference to how your quarterback dress compared to how the DB dresses or how the wide receiver dresses. It's a difference. Or how the lineman dresses. They used to call us big hogs when I was in college. It was called us big hogs. They used to actually get mad at me because, you know what I'm saying, they would think I was trying to be pretty or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They were big hogs in college. There's a stigmatism going with it. We had to change the stigmatism. Let them know, hey man, big hogs are sexy too. You know what I'm saying? Honk, baby. Honk. You know what I'm saying? But we had to make sure that how you carried yourself is perceived a certain way. And if you're trying to be over $1 billion corporation and you're the CEO, how you carry yourself as the CEO is super important. How you carry yourself as the face of a franchise is super important. Some of you guys have businesses, and your businesses is well, but you don't want your businesses being junky or stinking or whatever. Why? Because then people will be like, man, they nasty. Like, who's carrying this? Who's running this? Have you ever been to a business? I'm gonna tell you the worst thing that I do with this, especially black-owned businesses. Sometimes the big issue I have with black-owned businesses a lot of times isn't the business, it's the service, right? In town, I'm not gonna call the business out. They're still in business. Praise the Lord. They do great food and great stuff, great business. But every time I used to go and I used to go take an order, I used to hate going to take the order there because the person at the register was so trash. And I wanted to pull the owner to the side and say, hey, bro, you do know like she is the first line of she's the first thing I see when I come to your business. And then what do you want? She hurts your business. I don't want to spend my money there. I don't even like people having attitudes when they cook my food. I feel like in the fair, my food's gonna taste. But when you go, when you get a hostess or you get a front, I know you gotta have somebody you trust running the register. Or you get somebody running the front desk or running the front desk, or a hostess that greets the people when they come in. They need to have a kind disposition. Why? If you're at the church and you got ushers, the ushers can't. Oh, child, go sit down. You said, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. They don't greet you when you come in. They like, I remember, I'll never forget, I went to this church, and this usher was dead set on not letting people in the church while the pastor was praying. And the pastor was done praying, and he was like talking, she still just standing in front of the door, like, man, can we get into service? You know what I'm saying? Just wait. All right. Wait, are you gonna let us in? One more second. Like, come on, man. I'm trying to get into church. I'm trying to get a word from the Lord. I'm in church with an attitude, and I'm supposed to come in and enjoy corporate worship. So how you present yourself is important. Your image is important, guys. Y'all should know I was coming with a suit. Y'all knew I was coming over with a suit tonight. Y'all knew that, right? Y'all knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I had this tailor made just for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just for tonight. The Lord is good. It came just in time. I got my other one coming this weekend I'm wearing Sunday. It's gonna be sharp. It's gonna be sharp now. I'm telling you now, it's gonna picture sharp. You know what I'm saying? Picture sharp. It's gonna be picture sharp Sunday. I'll be preaching, and the people that come is beginning to gonna say, hey, I'll be speaking. It's like, no, you're gonna be preaching Sunday. I will be preaching Sunday at Oak Grove Baptist Church in Sandersville, Georgia. Shout out to Pastor Cecil Moore, who allows me to be myself. You know what I'm saying? He knows I'm gonna have fun, and I sit up here and engage you guys on social media, but he still respects me as a man of God and as a fellow laborer in the gospel. But I'm gonna have fun and talk noise. Y'all might as well get that out. I'm not gonna be one of them guys. Well, I can't see anything because I'm in the gospel. No, they ain't. I'm a third generation, man. I seen it all. I done seen it. I done seen y'all distant ones that's carrying themselves all high and mighty and don't get into anything. Y'all still find something wrong with them. And then I seen the ones that's been trashed all over the city, just been putting the business out crazy, and y'all love them and cherish them. So you might as well just be yourself. And I'm gonna be myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be myself. And I'm not trying to get you to point towards me anyway. I'm gonna get you to point towards Jesus. I'm just an ambassador. Woo! Thank you, Rosa. I'm an ambassador of Christ. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ambassador. You gotta carry yourself a certain way. You know what I'm saying? When you're an ambassador, you gotta carry yourself a certain way. But I'm glad you guys had that energy towards me. I'm glad you guys, you were excited about that because you felt like I said it's something bad about Lamar Jackson. And that's cool. I'm glad because that means that it resonated. It resonated. It resonated with you guys. And that's what I want to do. I want to have those conversations. I'm not scared to have that conversation with you guys. If you guys want to as long as we're not disrespectful to one another, let's have it all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared to have that conversation. I'm not even scared to be like some of y'all making jokes about it, different stuff like that. Like the wit and stuff like that. That's great. I love it. Because y'all know I'm coming. I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming. But have your image together. Black opulence, baby. It's time now to stop. It's time now to stop with, I think we tried hood rich. Let me go ahead and tell you what the hood's going to be. I think we tried hood rich. And I think hood rich is always going to be here. Like we all have a little bit of ratchetness, a little bit of ghetto in us that we enjoy, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But some is a certain amount of decor that I think now my people are starting to recognize that we can carry ourselves in and still enjoy ourselves and still be live life to the fullest without acting hood and ghetto, without carrying on that stigmatism. We're not a monolith. We don't all act the same. You know what I'm saying? And the world would be totally boring if we didn't have certain people that's out here that were acting, that have a little ratchet in them, that have a little hood in them, have a little ghetto in them, that have a little street in them. It would be we need those brothers and sisters too. But when we think that that's the only option, that that's the only way to carry ourselves, then yeah, we have a problem. We have a problem. We have a problem. When our kids are saying the only music I can listen to has to have 5 things, I will not forget that because I had my high school students tell me this. The music that they listen to have to have 5 things. They got to have violence, they got to have drugs, they got to have gang, they got to have sex, and they got to have money. When my kids are telling me that, then I got to say, okay, it's a better way. And we're becoming self-aware as a people. The women are becoming self-aware. The mothers are becoming self-aware. The fathers are becoming self-aware. And we're starting to lock back in and seeing that, hey, it's the family structure. Our image has to change. It has to change. You know? It has to change. And once we change our image, trust, guess what? Things are starting to grow and move and maneuver and move for you. It'll start to maneuver for you. But it has to change. It has to change. It has to change. You know, when you mess up, you gotta make some changes. You messed up, you gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make some restitutions. You know, you gotta make some restitutions when you mess up. Man, I can't wait to get my other suit. The other suit's nice too. You gotta make some other changes. Then I got 2 more. I got 4 more. I'm gonna get 2 more next month. I'm building my suit collection. So every night when I come on, y'all might see me the difference. You know, it's gonna be easy. Du jour is gonna be a suit. Suit of du jour. Suit of du jour. That's what we're gonna do for now. But that's what I'm saying. Listen, I think it's been a great night, draft night. I love what my Dallas Cowboys did. They got their defensive tackle to shore up their defensive line. I think we're going to be a problem. We're going to have D. Lawrence on one side. We're going to have Michael Parsons on the other side. Then we got our draft pick, the defensive tackle from Michigan coming, and he's going to wreck the middle. You can't stop. You can't move that boy. That's a big boy. You're not going to move him very easily. We're going to be ready to go. We're going to be ready to go. I still think we need a wide receiver. I think we need another wide receiver, and I would like to see us get possibly another offensive lineman. I think we'll be all right. I think the Cowboys will be ready to go. Well, no, I want us to get Acne, a running back. We need a running back. I like Acne from I think it's Texas A&M. That's what I like. He's a home run hitter. The boy, you get him the ball, he's gonna hit his head on the goalpost. You give him a hole. You know what I'm saying? Tough runner, a little small. You know, we got the rough back from Tampa. Well, he's a little small, but he's a home run hitter. It reminds you a little bit of Pollard. Maybe a little bit slightly faster than Pollard. Give him a little slight Acne for Texas A&M. Cowboys, Acne for Texas A&M. Give him the ball. He hit his head on the goalpost. I'm trying to tell you. He was ranked number 5, I think the 5th running back in on Mel Kiper's. Go for them. They need a tight end too. So if the tight end is still around, which I don't know, I start watching it. If the tight end is still around, that's what it is. Now, we got a huge development in sports that's happening, right? Huge development in sports. We're talking about image. One of the biggest development in sports that's happening is this. Golden State is may put out Sacramento in this game. If I'm not mistaken, if Golden State wins and the Lakers win, you have LeBron against Steph Curry. And to me, that's the series for legacy. That's the legacy series. Because everybody wants to talk about LeBron being the greatest player of all time. But I think you can't just say that without bringing in Steph Curry, because Steph Curry has won, 4 championships. If Steph Curry wins 5, you gotta bring LeBron down a little bit. You gotta bring LeBron. I'm sorry. If Steph Curry wins 5, you gotta bring LeBron down. You gotta bring LeBron. You gotta put LeBron under Steph Curry. Steph Curry goes into the top. Steph Curry might go into the top 5. He's already knocking on Magic's door for being the greatest point guard of all time. I got Magic number 1 first, because Magic got 5 rings, but Steph Curry changed the game with the 3. But Steph Curry gets 5. That's a different debate for LeBron now. Now it's a legacy debate. Now who in that legacy, right? Because you gotta remember when did Kobe and Shaq? When nobody it was Kobe and Shaq. Then you had Tim Duncan, but then when LeBron came in on the tail end of that Spurs dynasty with Tim Duncan. So Tim Duncan then was handing it to him. Then he came and then he got with the Golden State dynasty. He came into the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? And he lost a couple of those. If Golden State mess around here. And I'm saying this now. Golden State against the Lakers. If Golden State, if it's not a long series, if Golden State beats the Lakers and Golden State gets to the Western Conference Final, Golden State has to be the favorite to win the championship with Milwaukee out. I don't see anybody else beating Golden State other than maybe Phoenix. Phoenix and the Lakers. Those are only two teams. If they beat the Lakers, they got it. But Golden State has to be the favorite. And if Steph Curry some kind of way gets Golden State to win another championship this year, back to back, you have to start talking about Steph Curry as being top 5. You have to. Steph Curry gets five rings. If Steph Curry wins this year, they go back to back. You have to start saying Steph Curry's top 5 all time. 5 rings, 2 MVPs, you know what I'm saying? Scoring title, greatest shooter of all time, greatest 3-point shooter of all time. You got to start putting him in top 5. Top 5 dead or alive. That's only fair, right? If Steph Curry wins a championship and Golden State wins back to back, you can no longer. You have to put Steph Curry at least. You may have LeBron here and Steph here, but you got to start bringing Steph up a little bit because LeBron he's beating LeBron head to head with KD and without KD. And that'll be something that we'll really have to get into. So I am really looking forward. LeBron laid an egg last night with how much did he have? He went 3 for 15 points. You know, he had a horrible game. 3 for 18, 15 points. You know, Lakers lost. AD did what he's supposed to do. We can't blame AD on that. He did what he was supposed to do. LeBron didn't pick him up and carry him on. So listen, I'll say this again. I am so excited. Go ahead, Lakers, do your job. Go ahead, Golden State, do your job. Let's get it on, baby. Let's see. This is gonna be the legacy series. We got to call that the legacy series. Golden State versus the Lakers is going to be the legacy series. I know it's the semifinals. It won't even be. No, it's the quarterfinals. It won't even be the Western Conference Finals. But trust and believe, Golden State against the Lakers. Whoever wins that series, and if they win a championship. Top player. If LeBron can carry the Lakers to a championship this year, you really can have that discussion and say LeBron is the best player of all time. Plus, he has that image. Plus, he got that image, baby. He got that image. You know what I'm saying? You know, clean cut, Chuck. Let's go, man. Throw a suit on. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna do. Listen, man. I thank y'all for your time tonight. I want to come in and jump on real quick. Give y'all my responses to all those messages, all those comments about King being wrong. Are y'all crazy? Have y'all lost your mind? Y'all didn't listen. Y'all don't listen. Y'all jump off. Well, I know what it is because I do it on purpose. I really do. I do it on purpose. And that's the thing of a good orator or a good media personality or a good someone who's good at getting people to draw their attention to your post and your writings. You want to have them thinking like, oh, he said this, and you're like, nah, but this is a discussion that I really want you to read and have this discussion with me. Our image. Throw a suit on. I love what we're doing at my middle school. We got Boys to Men in our middle school, and they dress up on Wednesdays. They dress up, and my young guys had on bow ties yesterday. They look very nice, and there was all types of hairstyles, but they look fantastic. And they ain't let me talk to them. I'm mad. Why Boys and Men? Y'all ain't invite your boy. They ain't gonna invite your boy to talk to the kids. I got something to say to the young men. That's all right. Don't wait till I become. Listen. When I become a billionaire now, when I become a millionaire, they'll be asking me to come back and talk. I'm gonna talk to kids, but it's gonna be for a fee. Because my time is precious. You better get me now. You know, it's gonna be who I want to. By that time, I'm gonna be talking to you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm gonna volunteer to do some stuff, but hey, it's gonna be for a fee. You know, by that time, once I become a billionaire, I'm talking to colleges. And, you know what I'm saying, I want to do like old buddy and pay the whole college tuition. Pay everybody college tuition. If you got tuition, I'm going to pay it. You know what I'm saying? Dublin messed up because I got some ideas I want to do. I'm going to bring a media school down to Dublin. A media art school down to Dublin since they want to custom stuff. But we'll talk about that another time. My name is King David Jordan. Ladies, I'm coming for y'all next show. We're gonna talk to the ladies. Want to talk to how y'all. So this some black ladies. Some of y'all are just disappointing to a brother. I love y'all. Y'all, I mean, you guys, we can't live with you, but y'all sure make it hard to live with. I mean, we can't live without you, but y'all sure make it hard to live with you. How y'all reacted to Jerry Springer compared to how y'all reacted to my man Kevin Samuels? That's coming up next. Right here. King Joe Show. Y'all have a good night. I love you guys. I thank you guys for participating. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. What's up? Thank you to my brother Harold. Thank you to everyone that took the time. What's up, Laquel? Robin, thank you. Thank you to everyone that sent your likes, your loves, your shares. Make sure y'all share this. King Jordan wrong? Come on, man. Stop. Y'all must be crazy. Out here trying to catch me. Y'all better listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. I started insinuating I'm saying certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better listen to me. It's your boy. Play my music, man. Let's go. Y'all have a good night. I'll let y'all soon. Y'all be good. Ladies, you guys up next. Y'all have a good night. I'll let y'all soon. He wrong. Somebody said that he wasn't gonna get his contract. Never said that. Just making up stuff on the road. I just had to show y'all the suit one more time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good night. Peace.